Hello, everyone. Welcome to Think for Yourself. I need you to listen to this video right here, and I will give my piece on it.
Brothers and sisters, now is not the time to experiment. Now is not the time to play around with your future. The future of St. Vincent and the Grenadines is not lotto, brothers and sisters. You need men with experience at the helm, brothers and sisters. I know you have concerns. I know the rank and file have concerns, brothers and sisters. But it is better to stick with labor, brothers and sisters, because the future is brighter with the Unity Labour Party.
Okay. Think for Yourself is back again. What you saw is a man called Ian Douglas campaigning in St. Vincent on the behalf of Rav Gonzalez, who is the incumbent in St. Vincent. So the politics is up, the elections are called, and he looking forward. He's about, Rav Gonzalez is about 75 years old, looking forward to stay in power until his life is over. Doesn't want to give over to somebody else with young experience to take the country further. It's like they have that mentality that if it's not them, it's nobody else. And this is the failure. This is the failure, Makio, of leadership in the Caribbean. Because when you are a good, in fact, leaders create leaders. So if you are a leader, you cannot have people only follow you and you're not creating leaders out of them. That's not the principle of good leadership. So when you are gone, the mantle can be passed on to somebody else to take it further. You understand? So Rav Gonzalez only see himself, not even those that are around him and supporting him and those that are part of the party, as being able, being competent enough to be in the leadership that he can resign and move on. He only see himself as the only one that can carry St. Vincent to somewhere. And Rav Gonzalez is there for how many years? Approximately 40 years. And now we're talking about other projects. Why are they, when they get old, when they're all dusty, they are asking people to give them one more chance because they want to do that project and do that project? What kind of devil is that? So here you have Ian Douglas and some of Dominican politicians, because they are trying to form a one labor alliance in the Caribbean. Is a technical communism. So if labor runs the Caribbean, then you have a communist kind of Caribbean rule right now. So that's what they're trying to push in a technical way. And then they are actually driving it towards being with China and the Russians. Because if you're going to be having China and Russia over you, obviously you have to be thinking about the leadership in a communist way, that there is no other one should be there until you die. That's what the Chinese and the Russians see it as. So if you're going to be following them, it says what? Association bring assimilation, right? So Ian Douglas, let's stress on Ian Douglas right there. He's saying to the St. Vincent people that labor is the best thing for them, and your future is brighter with labor. Pause a minute. This is the same Ian Douglas that was a pirate and minister in Dominica. Now he's just a diplomat or an ambassador to Cuba or so. But he was the pal rep to the most prominent constituency in Dominica. When I say prominent, I mean the one that is most progressive, prosperous. This is the constituency or the community, Portsmouth area, that had the number one foreign investor and investment in Dominica, which is Ross University. Under Ian Douglas' leadership to the community and constituency, the Portsmouth area, Ross left. Ross was so beneficial to the Portsmouth people and environs, including Dominica on a whole. But Ross was so beneficial that people used to get free scholarship to go and study. There were people at work. Thousands of people was at work in all different aspects of employment. You had markets in Portsmouth because Ross University, they did set up some local kitchens that people can come and do their cuisine, cook for the students, for local food. And so that means people are being employed. And in the process, the farmers actually sell their produce to those vendors. Also, you had local and foreign developers, such as people were going to the banks, take loans, build apartments, and then you have them rented it out to the students. So that is, and if they're doing that, and I'm not talking small apartments, you're talking about 30, 40 apartments, buildings, rooms on rent, some people. And they would be employing a lot of people. You need the house cleaner and all these different things. So Portsmouth was the only community in Dominica that ran as a first world kind of foreign country. You had the US exchange there, and you could feel the vibes like you're in foreign. You're in another country that is first world or advanced. So this is what was established not by the Labour Party. It was set up by other governments. The Labour Party inherited it, and what they did, they destroyed it under Ian Douglas's watch. You understand where I'm coming from? That's the same Ian Douglas, the same man you're looking at, telling other people from another country that Labour Party is their future, right? And it's the best thing for them. Under the same Labour Party he represents, he killed a community and killed the livelihood of Dominicans. He failed the community completely. Now what you have in the community is a lot of vagrants, a lot of thieves, a lot of crimes, a lot of drugs. The total opposite from development of what he met there. And he's now in St. Vincent preaching nonsense. And this is what we had or have representing Dominica as people who care about a country. So what are you really telling the people of St. Vincent, Ian Douglas? Follow the Labour Party until they become destructed and poor, like how you, under your watch, Portsmouth people become poor in Dominica. Because I don't see where you can tell them otherwise. You must be the biggest hypocrite to be telling these people that, and you, under the Labour Party, has failed your own community and the country on the whole, because the investment was on the behalf of the country. Ross was paying 30% of the GDP of Dominica. You understand what I'm saying? And you killed it under your watch. You allow 30% of the GDP of Dominica to go to Barbados under your very watch. And you are here campaigning on the behalf, of Labour Party for an old man. You see, you kill a community up there, but you're down here trying to keep an old man in power. The man is retirement age. Let the man go and sit in a corner, enjoy what he may be stole from St. Vincent. Why are you all doing this thing? And Vincentians, if you are here, I am asking you, if you see this message, take heed. Take heed. I am warning you, this Labour Party thing is a cult. They have destroyed Dominica. So all these Dominicans you are seeing coming down there campaigning on the behalf of Ralph Gonzalez, these are people that are involved in a cult. The Labour Party is a cult. They destroy countries whenever they come into it. Look at Dominica. Dominica is destroyed. There is nothing happening. 70% of the people are unemployed. There is no employment. They are in there for 25 years and there is nothing they can show for it. So St. Vincent people, take heed. Get rid of this Labour Party thing of your life. Get somebody who wants to advance you to a brighter future, and not only just you, but that will establish something that your children inherit. Your next generation will inherit. I am telling you, this cabal is a dangerous cabal. They kill everything in their sight when they pass through. You understand what I'm saying? Ross University and Portsmouth and this thing is a prime example for you. Who would love to have such a great development in their country that brings sustainable incomes to the country, paying 30% of their GDP and allow it to leave and let somebody else benefit from it, and not just somebody else that we don't know about. It's another Labour cabal country, which is Barbados, Mia Motley. They sent it to on whatever corruption that they're doing or wrong it. Whether they're building apartments for themselves so they can benefit. I am telling you, this is a dangerous thing. To listen to these men from Dominica is the loss of your future you're listening to. If you don't take heed right now, hey, when you get hit, don't say I did not warn you. I am warning you, people of St. Vincent. Take heed. You are warned. Anyway, think for yourself. Thank you very much.